All right. That should be everything here. All right. So I did a little bit of extra work last night, and we have our Argentavis that we wanted. Now, a couple of things I need to go over about this Argentavis. So I I want you to know how I did what I did. So we bred the Argentavis up from those first three. So we have all these Argentavises from our breeding. We started with a Argentavis that has this. It had it had damage, 46 damage, 39 weight, 35 health. Those are the three things I was maintaining. Those three things were what I was major concerned with. We found a female with 44 weight that we bred with to get the weight, and we found a female with 48 health to get the health boost. And it all resulted down into Judith here. Now, if you've watched my stream yesterday, you know Judith looks a little bit different than she used to. She has the stats we wanted, but she also has the colors. And the reason why she has the colors is because I had the mod already installed, and I'll show it to you, called Dino Colorizer. It should be, let's see, here it is. So this thing, the Dino Colorizer weapon. And I need to go over this with you because it was very, very confusing of how you're supposed to make this. So once you have it, you got an engram that you need for it. Let's go color. It's like level 48. And you make it off in a fabricator. I turned off power last night, so let me get that back on real quick. That's on. All right. So in here will be the colorizer that you need to make. And it's very confusing. So, because I had no idea whatsoever, how do you get paint to craft with? It was really confusing me. I looked up all kinds of things. I finally got to a video that was back during Ark Survival Evolved, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name of the person. You can find it on YouTube talking. It was a mod preview of like Dino Colorizer back about 3 years ago for Ark Survival Evolved. So if you just type in Dino Colorizer Ark Survival Evolved, you will get a video. Now, they didn't say how they got this thing crafted because it back in Survival Evolved, it also needed paint. So I'm not sure how you were supposed to do it in Evolved, but the process to get paint for crafting in Ascended, Ark Survival Ascended, is you go to your cosmetic tabs and have 50 colors that you have 50 of a dye, and you just like transfer it with the T button. But you have to have 50 of it. I don't know if it needs to be 50 of a single color. I just made 50 of, I think it was the flamingo color in a cooking pot. And once I had transferred it into cosmetic tabs down like this, that registered it as paint. So that is how you get paint for that. There is no instructions whatsoever on the mods page at all of how to make this thing. There's not even a spawn code to spawn it in. So it was very, very confusing of how to get this to work. So I just wanted to throw that out there for somebody. And basically what you can do with it, let me just go ahead and get mine so I can show you, is you go over here. Let me grab this. And you can paint a dino. Now, if you left click on a dino, it will allow you to paint it. It'll bring up this to paint it with, and you can change the colors and everything. And each of these corresponds to its different color regions. But the one other thing you can do is you can right click on it and it will copy the color configuration of a dino. And then you right click again on another dino and it will copy the color from the first dino to the second dino. It's a copy and paste system, which is how I got this Argentavis with this color, and also how I got Judas with the color. Also, if you wish to know to get rid of the copy, just aim right click at something that is not a dino. So just right click and it clears it. You don't need paint as ammo or anything like that. It's just a tool to use. It was very, very confusing for me trying to figure out how to get that to work. It took me like about an hour or so to figure out how to get it. But it was really the only way I could reasonably, in the time frame, get my Argy the color I wanted, which was the color of that male we've gotten. The copy paste function does not work on the custom colors that you can make with the dino colorization. It only works with Ark's own colors that are already in the game. Now, if you wish to, if you're like in single player or something, or you're in a mend for a server, I'm in a mend for a server, but I wanted to use this mod. There is console commands you can use that you can use to color your dino. I know there is some, but there is mods also. There are other mods that allow you to color your dinos. If you think this is like really, really complicated and to make and stuff like that, if you want to, you can look those up. I don't know how complicated they are to compare, but there's that. Now, another thing about this dino, I don't have my thing on because it just keeps on turning on and off. So let me remove that and then add it back. As you can see, on the weight stat, it says 44/40. The second number is mutations. So how I got those mutations on this dino is I use the Easy Mutations mod. And how that works is if you go in here, there will be a deal for mutations right here. Any easy mutation potions, you make it in your own inventory. You don't have to make it at any crafting bench, the other things or anything. You can just make it here in your own inventory. I use the ×20 version, which is supposed to give you like 20 times mutations points. I don't know why it came out as 40, but it did. But it's also random which stat it affect. It could affect oxygen, which you don't want. It could affect food, which you don't want. It's random which stat it affects. But this is what you craft it with. CM berries, Verdant berries, Magna berries, and there's other lesser versions as well. And what you do is you make this potion, feed it to the female only. Don't feed it to the male. It doesn't affect the male at all. Feed it to the female that you're breeding to make a baby. And then once you do that, you have to have within 30 minutes them mate and make a baby. And once that happens, the baby will come out with mutations in a random stat. And the number of mutations depends on which potion you use. Like I said, I used a ×20 potion. Let me go in here. So this male right here was my male to breed, and because I wanted to try for the colors naturally, but it didn't happen, so I just colored them with the Dino Colorizer. And then I bred them with Judith here, who had all the stats I wanted. And the way the thing came out is that I fed the mutation potions to Judith here. She had a baby within 30 minutes. That baby is this one with a 40 mutation in uh, weight. I was hoping for maybe a 40 mutation in either damage or maybe stamina, but it happened to be weight, which is fine as well because we're going to be using this. We're going to be using this Argentavis mainly to be hauling our metals and stuff when we're doing that. So that is it. So they are actually level 293 because of the mutations compared to their mother, who was the highest level 1 at 261. So he's got an extra like 40 levels on him compared to her. So he came out with 44 weight, 40 mutation with 1500 weight being automatically on him. His mother, think I leveled up her weight. That, yes, I did 6 times. So she's at 2095. He's almost matching her without 6 points put into his weight. So, yeah. So this is a male Argentavis. This is going to be our Argentavis flying around for going forward when we're going to go and get stuff. And we're going to name him. So let's see. You are named Blueberry because you're blue as a blueberry. Well, you actually are kind of blue as a blueberry with the black, really. Not the blue, but the black, yeah, for sure. Blueberries are mostly black. I do have the saddle that I made earlier for them. A thing I was thinking about is upgrading their saddle to the highest tier. I just don't know if I want to spend the resources on that. I might be able to do that. 50, it's chitin, keratin fiber, hide. I might do that later once I have resource gatherers set up and things like that. So they have 35 more levels to put in. I'm going to raise their health up to over 10k. Their stamina is going to go at least to 2500. And their melee needs to go up as well. Let's get to like, maybe I can get to 5k, and then let's just go up in their health to 20 and the rest into stamina. All right, so I need to heal him. So what I'm going to do, oh, we can try out the new potion mod I downloaded. What was the name of it? I got it right here. Lutra's Potion Vending Machine. So we're going to see how that goes. So it's supposed to be like a vending machine like that one. And I think I make it in my own inventory. Yep, there it is right there. And this is all the potions it makes. So if I pull things to make that, hide, stone, metal ingots, and wood. Basically the same thing as the other vending machine almost. I think there's a healing potion in this thing. Let's get the snapping off. All right, so what we got here? So I'm looking for Dino, maybe healing actually. Use it from how to heal your creature. Okay. What about Dino? We have the Max Potion. Interesting. Dino Mind Wipes, Dino Color, and Stamina Potion. For 5 minutes. Interesting. Changes the gender of your dino. That's the one of the main things I was wanting. Okay, so we're going to want a healing potion here. I don't have any cooked prime meat. I do have medjool berries and tinto berries though, so I need to cook some prime meat. Um, let's see if we can like get a grill or the cooker. If I'm going to get the cooker, I want the AA cooker really because it doesn't need the other things. Cooking. Cementing paste, metal ingots, polymer. I might be able to pull that. There we go. I went and got a polymer after yesterday's episode. I found a way to get like really good polymer. Oh, crap, I forgot. This is a cooker for those. It's not a... You have to cook the meat in the grill. Damn, I forgot about that. That's okay. I was going to need that thing eventually anyway, so let's pull for this one and make that. What are we missing? We don't have crystal? Really? No, we have crystal right here. Huh. I don't know why it didn't pull the crystal. Let me do a local pull. Yeah, it's not pulling the crystal like it's supposed to. Weird. The crystal one is not allowing it, but the other ones work. Huh. That was weird. So I don't put it in here and like make him consume it? Yeah, I do. Okay. It that was wrong on its description then. Because the description said answer J use it from your hotbar to heal your creature. I mean, maybe if you're writing it that would work, but no. If you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. Just put it in their inventory and then you can heal them. So there we go there. Okay, so that's, oh, yeah, I think I took all the food out of that one. I need to give him some food to carry with him. Throw the spoiled meat in here. Let's see. Grab some regular meat here. Split that in half. Split that in half. Spoiled meat in here we need to take. All right. Here you go, friendo. Have you some meat. I like blueberry. I like my blueberry. It's like really the first one I've done stuff like this for. I've done a little bit of breeding, but nothing like this. Nothing like getting stats and things together. So, kind of attached to him. Don't want nothing to happen to him if I can help it. Let's grab our deal with us. See, I'm gonna put up the cooking pot. I forgot to put that up last night. Let me go refuel my deal here. But I also made, oh, it's not there. Oh, yeah, it is. I also made this thing. This is a apprentice lever action conversion. Uses 50 110 WCF bullets. Modified for chamber powerful 550 110. Reinforced frame handles heavy recoil, deliver massive high power rate shot, high damage, medium rate of fire. Holds up to 5 rounds at a time. Doesn't do as much damage right now as our trank gun with bullets, but eventually, once we are able to get it up to Ascendant level, it should be able to match it, hopefully. If not, outright make it more. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use our new Argentavis here, and we're going to head over and get some metal. Got some right here we can go ahead and try and get as well. Let me go ahead and do this one real quick. Need all the metal we can get because I would be interested in getting an industrial forge. Also, I'm running around in basically Ascendant ghillie gear. This is all the ghillie gear I have, the highest level. Um, that automatically really got put off into, what do you call it? The forge, most likely. Um, yeah, I did some more looking around. I've got 2 base locations we can go check out later on after I get some metal. We got one here and one here. This is my first choice, but if this is like too small for what I want to do, then this is more than big enough. It's like way more than big enough down there. It's the second one is the biggest flat land you can get in Ragnarok, I think. But I want to get some metal going and maybe go ahead and get the industrial forge made before we move, so I can figure out where I want to put it. I'm gonna probably have to get the obsidian myself. It's a little bit hard to line up. That was a flash. Looking to see if I can see any more obsidian. I know there's the over here, but I was looking to see if there's like any right here, and it doesn't look like it. So this right here. Really tiny pieces of obsidian. Nope. Okay. A little bit full, but we're not full enough to slow us down, I don't think. So. All right. Nice leisurely light back home here. Interesting. Okay. So I have to do that while I'm on the ground. Okay. Yeah, the backpack comes undone. Also, I don't have my Drakeling with me. I need to actually do the Drakeling because I got the max experience on it after stream yesterday as well, while I was running around waiting on this RG stuff to do. Yeah, it is almost nighttime. Okay. When we get to under 100 meters, it should pull it out of our RG, and we should be going faster. Probably. Yep, there we go. Okay. Stuff up here. Daytime. Maybe I left it off in here. Yeah, my spring drakeling is in here. So let's put up the RG and the Argentavis. There we go. Vinny. Okay. And then I need to get my, actually I need to get my Argentavis back out. Because he's the one I want to put the experience on. Let's see. How do I give... How do I give the stuff to him? Let me look this up real quick because I don't know how to use the Drakeling to give buff. Um, yeah, I don't. Enable slow thaw, throw the shoulder pit, access its inventory is all I can do. I can't do anything else. You don't, you're not on the dino when you do this. So, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Hmm. Oh, okay. So I have to use this thing. It's in attack mode right now. There we go. Okay. Just push R, spring, and then XP. And then I right click. Okay. And I got this in the Dragon Horde key, and you are now level 328. You gain 14 levels from that. That's not bad. Not bad. Let's get you up in stamina to 5k. That's what preferred stamina, and we'll go ahead and buff your weight even more. All those points. Get you up to 5k weight eventually, maybe. So that was great. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to shoot the Drake. I didn't mean to shoot Ginny. But I did. That's okay. So do this. So we have this Ascended key now. Mounted Drakeling to ping the location. Have this in your inventory when you're within the vicinity. So it's, I think it's like automatically put on our map somewhere. Nope, it is not. Okay. Did that put it on my map when I consumed it? Yes. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Okay. Well, let's head down to there, and we can also take a look at the um we can also take a look at our base locations while we're over there as well to see how they are. A level 3 tech triceratops. I will say alpha, the alpha tech dinos from Tech Creations really help you get the XP for the Drakeling stuff. I killed like an alpha fire wyvern, couple other wyverns that decided to fight me every now and then a bunch of alpha tech dinos seems to be what I needed for that. Of course, you can also do like the Spino area, kill a bunch of Spinos in that area, and that is supposed to give you a bunch of experience as well. Here on Ragnarok. We'll get the crates while we're over here as well. So what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to approach this thing, and it's supposed to, if we hang around in its area for a few minutes, it's supposed to just pop up out of the ground. And Ascendant is the highest tier you can get, but that takes 30,000 XP, I think, to get that high of a tier. It's supposed to give you the best gear, though, when you get it. Oh, there it is. It's right underneath us. So we got a Diplo saddle Ascendant, some kibble, 27 tranquilizer darts, Ascendant desert cloth gloves, 27 mind wipe tonics, and 152 stone arrows. Not bad. Not that great either, but not bad. Got a Ascendant Pararacer platform saddle and Ascendant bow that I don't need. So we got drop 3 here. I'm going to go back and get drop 2 and drop 1, and then we'll go get the others. So it's really easy to get polymer, like organic polymer on this map. Kill mantises or go and find the aberration. Whoops. Go find the aberration plants that are on the map. There's also Carcinos now as well that you can use to get polymer as well if you want to kill those. A little bit more difficult. I got like 2,000 polymer just harvesting the plants in the cave over in Viking Bay. A Arcaline saddle. Okay, that's cool. And an Ascendant Wooden Club, which I already have. Hmm. This one hasn't spawned. I've had this happen with drop 5 last night. It just hadn't spawned at all. So there's no drop here at drop 1 apparently. Okay. So let's go down to drop 4, and then we head to drop 5. I do have a saddle for my own Giga now. Level 55 Giga. I think my Giga was like level 60 or something when I got it. The drop 4 is here today. Also, for some reason, the super spyglass thing is broken when you look at any drop. It doesn't have what it says it has. Last night, it just wouldn't be right. Yeah, there's an advanced bow, stone arrow again, and an advanced assault rifle. I think I got a, yeah, I think I got a, at one point, I got an advanced, I got the Ascendant, fabricated sniper rifle as well. And I think I got a blueprint for it as well. I'm going to just toggle auto run real quick while I get me a drink. Also, there was a mail text stego right over here where the drop is. There wasn't a drop. And but there were 2 thorny dragons around it, and when I tried to get rid of the thorny dragons, either they killed it when I attacked them at some point where they missed me and hit it, or I accidentally killed it. It could be that I accidentally killed it when I was killing thorny dragons. But I think the thorny dragons like killed it or something. Yep, drops here. No thorny dragons or terror birds, it looks like here. And blueprint for an Ascendant club and a blueprint for a fabricated pistol. I might already have that one. I'm not sure. I'll keep it though. I don't need the club. I already got plenty of them. I can get plenty of them by opening the damn things. So, that's the drops. I know what this place is going to be. This is the one I'm most interested in finding out about. It's a place like right near a very nice looking waterfall. Oh, damn. I wasn't high enough. It's right next to a very nice looking waterfall, and it it's like two sandstone columns, I guess you could call them, that are like right next to each other that you could bridge across if you wanted to. I just don't know if they're big enough for building for what I want to what I would want to build or not. Uranus is 145, huh? There's a bunch of Certos. What's that Uranus got? Nothing in the 30s. Some thorny dragons. There's a bunch of golems. Yeah, that would be a bad place, wouldn't it? It's a bad place right there. Arno. Buff by the Uranus. This is it right here. This is one of the pillars. It's the bigger of the two, and there's this other one over there. It's not bad. We can bridge across with like the rope bridge from Klingers, I think. Or is that from Western? It might be from Klingers. I think it's from Klingers. It's not a bad location, but it is not very wide, I feel. I feel we would need to build... It's also not very flat either. An interesting thing to notice. It is a little slopey, especially towards the back on this one. Like going that way and that way slopes down a little bit. This one is higher up over here, but it's a lot smaller. But we can use it as additional room for things if we wanted to. I just don't think I want to build here, unfortunately. I don't think I want to complicate things that much. But it is an interesting idea to do that. Terror birds wanting to eat us. There's also this little bit right here as well that we could build on. Don't know if I want to do that. We could also build up here closer to the waterfall, but then we would have the waterfall sound all the time. And I don't know if I want that. It's very, very pretty though. I just don't know if I would want to deal with that. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. I know we can build over here at this one though. This is like a big wide open area that we can build in. It's not as centrally located as I was hoping for, but it is a nice big open flat ground to build in. When I saw the person doing the video, Bay Plays Games or something like that, BEY Plays Games, I think they are. I could be wrong on their name. they were doing 20 locations on the map, and while some of them look interesting, it's just I kind of don't want to build in those locations because I was kind of wanting more centralized location, but if I don't get a centralized location, I just want something like big. So here we are right here. So we just need to get rid of all the trees and stuff, but this whole thing is like flat. If we land down here, there's rocks and stuff that we can just get rid of, and most things down here are herbivores and stuff like that, so we don't have to worry about that. We just need to get rid of like all the trees and stuff. And there is, where is it? Is it over here? Over here on the right? Should be a watering hole we can use to get water. The thing of it is over here though is also this is we kind of don't want to block this off because this is supposed to be like otter spawning territory where we could get an otter if we wanted to. There is carnivores, but they're not as many as there could be. Oop. That's the water got thrown off. Yep, see? He took care of him. Pretty hurt, but he took care of him. Only lost half his health. There's a tech dino right there. There's another tech one. 72 and 91. One's male. One is female. We could get these two and try that taming thing, since I can't seem to find a stego. But yeah, we could like clear this place out and do this place. If we have to, we can kill all of these guys, get them out of our area. But it's mainly flat in here. I think that was a raptor over here. I was trying to think of how close I want to build to this place. You paid for your sins. I was thinking about starting like right here where we're kind of close. I might have to bring the water over a little bit, but not that close. But this would be a good place for it right here, like right near the marker. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to need to get some harvesters. If we're going to harvest these trees, I either need to get some beavers or I need to get a mammoth to harvest the trees real good. Well, we could maybe get a... well, we maybe could get like a chainsaw, probably. I doubt I could raise it up in like level rarity to make it worth it, because you really want a high level chainsaw. Not only does it increase its damage to gather more stuff, it also increases its durability as well. A primitive chainsaw is not very durable. You might get like 10 trees or something like that at most, but that is a bunch of wood. I would have to find my closest metal. There's some right there, but that ain't much metal. So we would be really close to the desert where we could go get things over there if we wanted to. And we are close to this snow biome here if we wanted to go to the snow. So we're kind of centrally located, not much. It would be just, if we ever just had to go to the highlands for some reason, like where we're living right now, we would be just crap out of luck. Also, pretty much anything on the east side of the map would be a pain to get to as well. It's going to take a really long time to get up to Viking Bay. Around right here is a waterfall. Around right here is a waterfall that you go into, and in there are the aberration flowers you can use to get organic polymer. Organic polymer. I'm going to need to go back home, back to the base that we have now, and set up various things that we need. So I'm going to need to get... I'm probably going to get a mammoth for it. I mean, we are next to beavers. Let's check and see. So cast authorities... 145 minimum. There's a couple of baby ones as well we could get. So there's a family of them here. The guys up here have respawned. Damage and weight would be what we would want the highest ones of. 29, 21. There's a bunch on top of each other, so I can't really tell. $28 in weight. 27 in weight. $28 in damage. Wow, that's bad damage. Wow, that's really terrible. Mostly it looks like they're putting points into oxygen for things. There's 33 weight right there. That's not bad to start. And he's also got 27 damage. Stamina's 25, though. Let's try... let's try mammoths next and look at those. There's a lot more of them on the map. Is there like no 145s, 150s? That is freaking weird. There's apparently 270 something mammoths on the map, but they're not above level 140. None of them. According to their dino finder. Or their dino finder is broken for some reason. There they are. $26 damage, bad weight. 30 weight, bad damage. Bad in both. $19 weight, 27 damage. $18.29. 26.20 30. 26.25, 30.23. 22.23. 27.24. 27.26. 24.25. 20.22. That's a corrupted mammoth. And 17.24. So that's the best one I've seen there. All right. Let me see. What does mammoth want for food? Wants a superior kibble. Want like 6 of it. Even at 150, at 145, they want 6 of it. Let us go get us a mammoth. Hopefully the ghillie suit, my fortitude will protect me from my ghillie suit stuff, because I only have 1284 cold res. The poison wyvern, let's go around that. Yep. So what's the temperature right now? -6. Okay. So yeah, this ain't the deadly snow biome. The deadly snow biome is be like, oh wait, it may be because it's -61. This may be the deadly snow biome. Don't want them coming over and messing with my stuff. Oh, a winter drakeling. All right, I'll let you have that. Damn it. Okay, I didn't kill the one I wanted to tame. I thought I'd killed the one I wanted to tame. Let me double check that. Yeah, 41, 40, 43, 41. Yeah. All right. Wyvern's very active this evening. You know, if I'm going to get a wyvern, I should get one now. since I'm right here next to things. Check over here, make sure ain't nothing dangerous spawned. But I'm going to have to deal with being close while we're still here. Dodos. So, we're going to make a mammoth saddle. Probably in the smithy. I guess not. I was going to say, I don't know if I had a mammoth saddle in here. I don't remember if I picked one up or not. That's Parasaur, Terror Bird, Patchy, Blastosaurus, Archelon, Trike, Woolly Rhino, Uteranus, Morellotops, Castrides. So there's a blueprint for Beaver. One. Terror Bird, Procoptodon, Morellotops, and Carco. Okay, so no, I didn't have a mammoth one. So I didn't make a mistake just making this one. Nope. Let's see. 7, this, that. Let us put this on you. Alright, there we go. Okay. I think that's that. Let's see. Anything else? I saw some stone, so I guess I could take either Doedicurus or if I want flint, jade over there, but I don't think I need those two because I don't need that material right now. The main thing is I'm going to need thatch, wood, and fiber to make all of my wooden structures because we're going to start out with wood and then go to stone. As soon as we get all of our stone over there, we can go to stone because I got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them full of stone. Or almost full of stone in one point. So, yeah. I have plenty of stone. I just don't want to, you know, craft it right now. Craft it here. And we're going to craft pretty much all of the stuff for the base by the material we get over there. For fiber, I have my sickle, so we're not going to take our moss chops. We don't need to worry about a feeding trough right now. Trying to think of all the things I would need. I guess I need to bring some berries with me for the dude to eat, but he's going to be harvesting things, so I'll probably get berries in his inventory automatically. If it becomes dire, I can just put him back into the dino ball and he'll get his food and stuff back without dying. So I think we're good to go. Yeah, I'm not going to worry. I know I have maybe a couple of building things in there, like some pillars and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about using those. I'll just build everything over there. First thing we're going to do, I guess before we go, I should see about getting a teleporter set up so I could just come back and forth really quickly. So I guess I should do that. And I'll need another generator over there. I need at least two, one for here, one for there. And I will need the remote as well. I I might not need that. I might not need that because I have this other remote, but it makes me use tech stuff for personal teleportation. But I think it allows me to do dino teleportation for free, but I might have been in a mid mode when I had that remote. Here it is, the CS basics. So I'm not in a min mode right now. So if I do this, teleport tame, Jenny. Yep. I don't know why Jenny is like doing that. It worked pretty well over here. I don't know why. Oh, is it because they may be in the leash or something? It might be that they're in the leash and it won't let it out. It thinks it needs to be in there. Let me see if that's what it was. I'm gonna go run up here. I don't know the range of it though. Okay. So it's got a pretty decent range. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna fly Jenny all the way over here to this side. Because I really need to know what the range is. It's going to really upset me if the... I mean, it shouldn't be matter because when I activate the remote, anything in the circle around the remote should come with me, including a tame. But just in case it doesn't, I want to make sure. So I'm going to leave you like right over here. Well, maybe not right here. I'm going to leave you up here on this cliff. And I'm going to set you to neutral in case something attacks you. So you're neutral. Okay. So I'm going to walk back over to my base. It's 800 meters. We'll see how far the range is on this thing. Let me have my rifle in case we run into something that's going to mess with us, like that corrupted dino over there. So here's the bridge across. Our stamina is fine. We have more than enough stamina to get back home, running all the way. Only concern is if we run into like a Giga or a pack of Allosauruses, I might have to switch to my trank gun to get them to leave me alone. 20 echoes, I ain't got to worry about. We're only down to 500 stamina, so we're fine. .47 tick parasaur. All right, so we're here back at home. Jenny is over there. Let me put that away. Bring this up. Okay, cool. So I guess I'm hoping it has global range, but I'm going to assume it does. So we're just going to do that. Okay. Let me see. I need to build a foundation for our teleporter. There. This is just going to call it begin base. Okay, and then if I have a remote in my inventory and do this, click it, should let me do that. I'm in here. Drake came with me. Blossom, I mean, came with me, but the Drake came with me. Cool. All right, so there's that. Do I have my... I do have my mammoth with me. Okay. So we're pretty much good to go to get back over there and do things. Cool. All right. So let me double check. I mean, I could bring all of my Allosauruses and have them follow me around to make sure I'm stay safe. I could bring my Giga. We could bring Giga. I do have the ability to craft their saddle now. So I could bring the Giga. Why don't we bring the Giga? That'll be fun. That could just wander around and help us out by protecting us. Just got to figure out where they are in here. There they are. So I need to make a Giga saddle. I'm pretty sure that's going to be at like either the smithy or the fabricator. Not the fabricator. Gigantoraptor saddle, Gigantosaurus saddle. So that needs a bunch of stuff. So let's pull that one and craft it. And then, oh, right. That is something I need to do, don't I? Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, okay, so this allows me to do that. I didn't know it allows me to do that. Sizes for the bubbles, okay. Okay, the thing of it is this doesn't show that it needs power, so maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna assume it doesn't. We'll just do that. If it does, we'll just have to deal with it. Let me go ahead and get out the Giga. Put the saddle on it. Surprisingly, it has gotten no... Huh. No XP. And it's not going... Oh, there it is. I was wondering, say, what the hell? It should have something. Let's get up to at least 1,000 weight. Let's grab... I don't know. Health doesn't go up that much on it. Just get up to 30k health. I'm just gonna have to pump its stamina completely. Its melee damage is 92, but it's a Giga, so it should be fine. Oh, did I put the saddle on it? I don't think I put the saddle on it. Oh, I did. Cool. Because I couldn't see the saddle. How you doing, friendo? You're a level 90 dodo. Well, I'm just going to let you have your day. Let's go on back up to the base area and see what we can do up there. Get the foundation down. Put the teleporter down. I'm just gonna ignore the wyverns right now. We'll come back and get one of each wyvern. That could be one of our goals for the series, is to get one of each wyvern if I can. I was wondering if that wyvern got interested in me. That's why I came over here. Oh, really? So what's minus 88 is my limit, huh? Interesting. Interesting to know that minus 88 is my limit on cold. And I'm wearing ghillie as well, though. I have to deal with that when we get over there as well. 1 second. All right. Let's get the foundation down. We did get a level. We're now going to be level 98. Getting up to just my stamina up pretty much. So 98 unlocked us the riot set and the 14 by 4 for heavy machine gun. Yeah, for this thing. Parked aircraft, telecommunications power lines, missile sites, radar installation, finally satellite dishes, gun emplacements. Personnel using a range of specialized projectiles. Okay. So what I was going to do is I was going to set up you. You are set up for attacking target and the mammoth. Okay. And let me bring Jenny back in. So what I need to do, need you to like protect me if you could, please. Wait, what button was it to do the stomp? Not that one. That's just the push forward. Oh, this space. Okay. Space gives you more wood, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a lot more wood. How are we doing? We're at 1400. That's pretty good for a first little bit. Do some more weight. More pack. Killing bugs. So, foundations. I'm missing the fiber. Okay, so that's what I need to do next. Let's set up a 3x3 layout first. I'm going to have to make more, of course, because the 3x3, the front three at least is going to be a porch. I'm probably going to expand the porch out. I'm probably going to make this thing up to like 9 by 9 wide. Is how big I'm thinking of making it. Then we're going to have specialized, we're going to build other specialized buildings for like our food area and stuff like that, for like the preserving deal from visual storage and stuff like that. We need one for meat hanging, one for berries, and probably one for crops, depending. We're going to need an area to make crops and stuff like that. So, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff we need to go through. All right, so here is my things here. So, yeah, let's start here. Go this way with it. Just going to build a 3x3 area for right now. I'm going to put my teleporter down. Of that. Teleporter. Down like right here. And we're going to change this one to base project. Whoops. Base project. Okay. And then I should be able to, yeah, it doesn't need power. So I'm going to take a teleportation real quick to see if this works. It should teleport me back to the beginner base like I want. And then I should be able to just go back to base project. Cool. All right, so next. Let's get some walls up. This is kind of going to be our little starting area right here. We're eventually going to do other things, but for now, I just need a little area that I can sleep in, protected. Wall. Yeah, this is fine. Give me like 10 walls to start with. Not even going to worry about windows right now. I just want... I'm just going to leave it. Door. Wooden door. Oh, hold on. Pick that back up. Forgot to switch it to automatic door. Hmm. Oh, that's why. Okay. Hold on just a second. I got to change this. This place down backwards. Yeah. Those just placed down with the deals backwards. I got to put those back down. Okay. Always out. I'll set it to 2 seconds. There we go. In case I need to go back in and out or something real quickly. All right, now I need a ceiling. Any extra I make isn't going to matter. Um, so for now, we're going to have these. Just like had back at our other base, and I'm going to bring those stuff over here. Um, okay. Okay, so real quick, let's see. Yeah, I want to make another one of those lights. For inside my base. I can see in there when it gets dark. Grab all those, pick that up. That, pick it up. It's got that stuff in it. We don't want to pick that up. Off. Off. Pick it up. That's the main things right this second. The rest of it can wait a minute. Main thing is to get my tames over here and stuff like that. Alright, so let me put down that light real quick. Find my Dino terminal. I guess we could put that down first. Can I make a ladder? So I can get to the roof real quick. Oh, it's already on my bar. Okay. Nope. 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 It's gonna be a whole freaking process, isn't it, on this damn thing? Is this what I want? No, because that did that. That ain't what I wanted. Okay, with it like that. There we go. Finally. That's a Uranus. Flag. Just got some kind of achievement for some reason. Not sure. I hear the Uranus, but I don't see it. That's why I was coming out here, because I heard it, but now I don't see it, so... Huh. It may be a little bit ways off still. Apparently I got some Grickling eggs and some Grifflin eggs somehow. That may have been off in here, I don't know. I guess my Drakeling and them were in there. Whoops. I need to pick up that one. Don't want to get rid of my bullets. They're here now. Now, as a Rex. I thought it was a Uranus. It's a Rex. Alright. Well, he's no longer a problem. He is no longer the problem. Dude. I want to keep that for... I do want to get a Mantis eventually, so I need to keep that. That in there for now. So the next thing I want to bring over here is my food box real quick. And then I think I'm going to call it for an episode. And we'll start working on the base next episode. I might go ahead and just bring everything over there in between episodes. So, sort by weight. I just need to get rid of things until I can move. A little bit more. There we go. I think I'm gonna leave that here and I'll just craft another one. I can actually make a refrigerator probably if I pull the items to it. What are we missing? So, oh, it's the crystal. Okay. So what do we? Yeah, we need 35 crystal. Yeah, for some reason this thing isn't working transferring things. I don't know why. I gotta get my organic polymer back out of the thing. My organic polymer is still up in here. Clean out my inventory to have as much room as I can. I could probably put up my tools, but I'm not going to worry about it that much. You're almost in it. Wonder if I can get more stuff if I put stuff in their inventory. Yeah, I can get a little bit more, it looks like. A couple of things. 2 things more by putting that stuff in their inventory. There we go. Got everything out of our food deal. I guess I should go ahead and take this thing as well. Even though I usually leave my dinos in their balls and they get food and health regen and stuff in that. Might as well. Okay. Let me put that down off in here. All right, so let's see. Let's take a stack of Medja berries, and we'll do like half a stack of meat since we don't have that much. Put off in there. And this is refrigerated as well, so should still have a nice spoil time on it and all that stuff. So everybody's getting fed and all that stuff now, so we're ready to go. So thank you for watching. We'll be back next time. I'm not sure if I'll be playing more tonight. I might record another Dealer Surrounded, but if not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do more episodes of this tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow if I don't see y'all tonight. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.